What it do, y'all? It's your brother man from the motherland coming to you guys live. Top of the air, top of the money, top of the top. You know where we belong. We belong on top, right? But yo, check this out. I want to talk about something that I feel needs to be spoken of. And it's so-called colored people being awoken, but yet still carrying heathens or European customs. What I mean by that is, you can't say that you're woke and that you're Pan-African and that you've been awoken to the truth and you want to liberate colored people and you want to do etc., but yet you still partake in European stuff, activities, mainly dietary. Got a lot of people that's so-called pro-black. I'm black to the T. I support black this and that, but then get down with European customs. We know that we wasn't supposed to be eating no crab, shrimp, lobster, and all that. We know these things became a necessity because that's what they allowed us to eat, because they knew it was defiling our bodies. And when you look at today's colored people, a lot of us is out of shape, obese. Yes, we are exposed to a lot of sugar. Yes, we doing lack of movements as far as exercise, cardio, walking, etc. I get that. But at the same time, we are also entertaining the ways and the foods and the customs of Europeans. And there's no disrespect to Europeans. You know what I'm saying? They do what they do. You know what I'm saying? I want people to understand we are two different types of people. Don't let this college nonsense, culturalism and all that. There's none of that. There's one group that does one thing, another group that does another thing. That's just how life goes. Okay? Even when you read it in the Bible, the Most High, Noah had 3 sons, and all of them was divided and go do their own thing. You feel me? So this nonsense of culturalism and following and accepting and respecting, and that you're absolutely right. You should respect someone's culture, but you should not also respect it by applying it to your culture, your customs, and your ways. And that's what's going on here. So a lot of so-called colored woke individuals who stand on blackness still partake in these heathens and European customs. It's not for you. It's not for you. You know what I'm saying? I remember being young. Cancer wasn't a colored thing. You know what I'm saying? Like, we died from high blood pressure, heart attacks. You understand? We died from those things. Now you got colored people, prostate, this cancer, that cancer, leukemia. All of these things is just out of nowhere making its way into the colored community. Yes, we know some of it is vaccines and that's partial, but the majority of it is the lack of nutrition, is the lack of education, is discontinuing your customs and your culture and your values, and then integrating your ways with the ways of the heathens or the Europeans. You know what I'm saying? Like, Europeans eat certain things that I would never ever touch, ever. You know what I'm saying? I remember I went to a European restaurant and they had something crazy. Prime example, I'm gonna give you an example, like sushi. Like, we, colored people, we know we must eat out. Any food that's being eaten must be cooked. We know that. Japanese and Chinese, you know what I'm saying? They do that. That's for them. You know what I'm saying? Their body could tolerate that. We, on the other hand, as soon as we do that, we got parasites. Then we end up getting sick. Your face ends up breaking out. You know what I'm saying? There's like a lot of things that goes on when you partake in things of the heathens, bro. God gave colored men dietary laws to follow and oblige by and keep for the rest of our lives. And because we're not following these dietary laws, you see what's going on. You see how we dying. You see how we getting sick. You see how these diseases affect us more than any other race. Do you understand? Like, the Most High is gonna make it gruesome because he told us not to partake in it. But I just don't understand how we stand on, liberating, uplifting, I should say, colored people, standing on that, promoting that, but then still partake in the oppressor's customs. Can't do that. Can't pick and choose what you want to do. It's either you're gonna stand with your man, or you're gonna stand like a stand. You feel me? So that's just food for thought for anybody that's on that type of time. You feel me? If you're gonna stand for something, man, stand all the way. And that's our problem. We half-ass too much. We half-ass too much things. Stand on what you stand on and ride that till it's over. You understand? I stand with the Most High, so I'm gonna ride that till it's over. You're not gonna find me eating no crab, shrimp, lobster, pigbacks, and all of the nonsense. Anything the Most High tell me not to eat, I'm not touching it. Just not. Period. I don't care how good it sounds. I don't care how good it used to be. You know what I'm saying? Before I knew who I was, I used to eat some bacon, eggs, and cheese. You know what I'm saying? I'm a Levi. You know what I'm saying? One of the customs food for a Levi is fried plantains and fried pork. I used to eat that. You understand? My right-hand man would tell you. But when I found out that we wasn't supposed to touch that, that's easy for me to let that go. You know what I'm saying? And I'll tell you right now, when I used to eat that joint used to give me heart amputations, man. Because I'm over here eating all of this nonsense and clogging up my arteries. You know what I'm saying? I'm recently just now getting my chest and everything back to order. You know what I'm saying? Where I can go work out and do my numbers and do what I do and stand on righteousness. And you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm just now. But I'm not going to act like once upon a time, you know what I'm saying, I was short in my health, because I was out here wilding. So, eat clean, man. If you're gonna stand on righteousness, if you're gonna stand on pro-black, I don't care if it's Pan-Africanism, I don't care if it's Afrocentric, I don't care if it's any of that. If you're standing on anything colored, you must oblige it in 24 hours, a complete, you know what I'm saying, 360. You gotta make a complete change. Everything gotta change, from your eating patterns, the way you think, the way you talk, the way you operate amongst each other. All that gotta change if you're standing on what you're standing on, right? Because I'm sure a lot of you guys are standing on that to uplift the next generation. So what are we teaching them? We're teaching them, yeah, you could be Pan-Africanism, pro-black, colored, Israel, whatever, but you can still partake into the customs and eating habits of the oppressor, or the Gentiles, or the heathens, however you want to call it. You know what I'm saying? I'm speaking mainly to colored people, but it's your brother, man, making my way to the plantation, man. It's your brother, man, from the motherland. Continue supporting, continue watching, you know what I'm saying? Continue watching the podcast. I got brand new episodes, man. Episodes is out. Repent or Die podcast, man. I repeat, Repent or Die podcast. Tune in, support it. You're gonna love it. I promise you. It's the realest podcast ever. And once the world gets a hold of it, we're gonna end up making changes, man. You know what I'm saying? Because at the end of the day, that's the objective, man. Make changes, correct the incorrect. All right? So enjoy the rest of your day, man. Stay blessed out here. I'ma holler.